He's like, you know, when you order from Wish, he's the Wish version of Andre 3000. It's like, oh shit, you think you're getting Andre 3000, but you actually getting this nigga.
Lil Nas X.
And I hate that he has Nas's name in his name.
I absolutely do too.
I'm like, no. Like, you nothing like Nas, bro.
I want to know how he came up with that name.
Clout chasing, I bet you.
I'm saying, like, his name is apparently. Wait, let's see.
His name is Montero, right?
That's first name. Let's see.
Montero something something.
Yeah, that's what I want to see what the one of the somethings is.
Irrelevant comes to mind. Bitch nigga comes to mind too. Lamar Hill.
Yeah.
Nah.
How the fuck did he come up with Nas?
I mean, it's not like he's lyrical.
Not at all.
He don't got Nas's flow. He's not part of Nas's family. Well, you know.
That shit is just deeply disturbing, bro.
It is. And
we recording?
Yeah, we are. Welcome to Pod and Us Podcast.
Episode 21.
Oh, 20.
Welcome to Pod and Us Podcast. Episode 20. I'm your boy Joe Grizz.
I'm Fly Guy.
And yeah, we gonna talk about some wild shit today.
Word up. Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be some turbulence today.
Yeah, this shit is just disturbing as fuck. So we decided we wanted to talk about it.
Word up.
So you brought it up to me.
I did.
And I saw it and I saw it over the weekend. The fucking Lil Nas X Satan shoes. And I didn't see his new video until today.
Yep.
But it was all on brand. It was all, you know, marketing and all that shit.
Yeah.
He was doing.
Sure did.
And yeah, that shit fucked my head up. It's disturbing. What's really disturbing about it, of course, is like a lot of like Satanism and wild fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Hidden messages and shit like that, right? Symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
But the wild shit is that people are gonna just brush it off as like being creative or artistic expression, and that's so not what the fuck this shit is, bro.
It's really not.
It's just not about that. Like, nah. Mm-mm.
And they're also gonna has nothing to do with Satan. It's about him being judged for being gay.
No, it's about what we saw in the video.
It is. We gotta take it for face value.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's grinding on Satan, homeboy. Like, what clearer message can you get than that? You're giving a lap dance. You descended into hell. Like, it's clear. And even the Adam and Eve, you know, tree of life, the serpent, he's like some fusion of Adam and Eve together.
Yeah, which I guess would speak to transgender.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it.
Yeah, this is just, it fucking creeped me out. This whole video creeped me the fuck out. Like, what the fuck? That's all I could think of. Like, what the fuck?
Word. Like, I think I speak for the hip hop community. Please don't label this as hip hop.
Yeah, see,
this is some other shit.
This is what bothers me, bro. Hip hop was never, ever, ever about any of this type of shit.
None of it.
Never.
None of what you hear or see.
This satanic shit, this symbolism bullshit, all of this wild shit. This, if you go back, it was in like rock and roll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was in that type of shit.
Metal.
So, yes, like heavy metal and all that wild shit. So, this just tells you that somebody has infiltrated the hip hop culture.
And I said this in the episode, the first hip hop episode that we did. I said that people have infiltrated hip hop and
Mhm.
it's no longer in its original state.
Nah, it's not.
And that was by design.
Yeah. I mean, hip hop has been wildly successful.
hmm
Very, man, the hip hop culture, bro, is just everybody wants to be part of it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that ain't that like I grew up in the hip hop culture. You grew up in that. We grew up in the hood. You know what I mean?
hmm
It's the environment we were brought up in. But motherfuckers that come from fucking suburbs, you know what I mean? Little Billy and Jimmy and shit. They want parts of it, you know what I mean? Because it's the cool shit. Hip hop is always the cool shit.
Yeah.
Um, but this shit right here, this is wild. Like we never had no like hip hop used to be about messages and about it was like
Having fun.
yeah, but I'm talking about like yes, we used to it was used for like political messages.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was it was it was kind of like um their way of voicing what's going on in the hood.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. Yeah.
So those kind of messages were over there.
hmm
You know what I mean? But satanic shit, nah, B. This shit ain't hip hop.
Nope.
This ain't hip hop. This shit is not cool. This shit is not nah, bro. Like what the fuck, bro?
And it never will be cool. But and this is why we said in the other episode is that you guys want to cancel all this shit, but you guys are gonna let this shit slide.
Word up. That's crazy.
Why is it like Pepe Le Pew or this?
We back to Pepe.
Like just for an example, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah. Like he hugs up on a girl, she runs away because he stinks.
hmm
He's promoting rape culture.
yep,
Lil Nas X going to heaven and drops the fucking hell on a stripper pole and rides the fucking devil.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And we're not gonna cancel him. This
yeah.
is this is
It's
perfectly
alright.
fine. It's artistic,
Yeah, it's artistic.
artistic expression. So we can't say anything. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is the problem. Like
Double standards are very real.
at this point, bro, I don't even think it's about double standards anymore. It's about a certain type of agenda that's being pushed, and
Multiple
that
agendas.
cancel culture is a tool for that agenda to be pushed.
And it's a tool to take away your free speech
Yeah.
on some real shit. Because now I bet you everybody that fucking disagrees with this
Mm.
is gonna be labeled a hater. Is gonna be labeled um let's say a religious zealot
Hmm.
or a homophobe
Yeah.
or a transphobe
Yeah.
or whatever phobe. But let me tell you something about phobias. That's a medical condition that, first of all, none of that shit is applicable to any of these phobias that you have an uncontrollable fear over something. That's what a phobia is.
Mm.
So people that don't know that aren't qualified to diagnose you with the phobia are telling you that you're phobic or something. So y'all ain't gonna tell me that one. And we're just bringing it to your attention because the overt Satanism,
Yeah.
like, it don't matter if you're the religious kind or not, okay? But there is a certain moral compass that both sides have.
Yeah.
So now with the with his sneakers, for example, there's only 666 pairs.
Yeah.
A drop of
And
human blood in it.
yeah, little real human blood in there. So it was like 66. Hold on, I forgot exactly. Um, I'm gonna look it up. It's like 66 cc's of like red dye and then one drop of human blood. Um,
So then it's like 33.3%.
Hold on, I'm gonna double check it right now because I sent this. I sent well, as soon as I saw this shit, I sent the link over to Kyle and Lou. Um, this shit fucking crazy. Like that, yo, that blew my mind when they said it has real human blood in it. Like Yo, that shit's not even cool, yo. And
Yeah.
you know what's even more disturbing, bro? These sneakers sold out in less than a minute.
Mhm. That means a lot of you motherfuckers are co-signing this shit.
I mean, well, listen, bro. Like we know that a lot of motherfuckers out here that dabble in this shit.
They do.
Um, so that doesn't surprise me. It's just my whole shit was as soon as I saw this shit, I sent it to Kyle and Lou, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with the world that we live in? Where Satan shoes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm I was disappointed. Like, yo, really Nike doing this shit?
Yeah.
But apparently Nike had no parts in this. They suing the
Brand Mischief, I believe it
yeah,
is.
Mischief. They suing them. Um, so yeah, that's good. That it wasn't Nike that was behind this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a relief.
it says the shoe will reportedly contain 66 cc's of red ink and one drop of human blood in its sole. Other features,
And you see the wordplay with that
yeah,
in his soul.
yeah.
Huh. Satan has your soul, bro.
Other
That's the Satan shoe.
word,
Mm.
other features of the infernal footwear are pentagram pendant over the laces and Luke 10:18 written on the side, a biblical verse about Satan's fall from heaven.
Hmm. Like
Uh,
lightning.
only 666 of the limited edition shoe set to be released March 29th will be produced, and each pair will individually be numbered. The price tag is $1,018, 1018 for the verse.
That when you just said that, that got me to the hidden messages of Satan has your soul.
Yeah,
The shoe wordplay,
but yo, like
like,
you look at the fucking society we live in, B.
hmm,
Fucking everything is overly sexualized.
overly.
You know what I mean? Like
The kids got no breathing room with it.
not at all. Like at least we were growing up, it wasn't like this.
No, no,
You know
no.
what I
You
mean?
had to find it.
Yeah, you and it wasn't so, bro. We talked about it last week. Fucking Cardi and Meg doing that shit on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and people like, oh no, it's women's liberation. No,
Yeah.
it's
Empowering and all that shit.
empowering.
Fuck out
Fuck
of
that
here, man.
bullshit, bro. Like this is crazy, man. Like, look, man, I don't know. It's I'm not the biggest fucking prude in the world, at by by any means. You know what I mean? But yo, there's a certain fucking limit when you crossing lines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you got these little kids out here mimicking these dances,
Yeah.
twerking and shit, bro. Like what? This
And
shit is not okay.
and that's gonna attract the creeps.
That yeah, but it's not okay for this shit to be happening, bro. It's not okay to be promoting Satanism.
It's not.
That's a fucked up world that we live in, where Satanism is openly fucking promoted and
But do you see that there's no backlash to that?
yeah, of course.
That if there's a Christian
But
group out
yeah,
there,
bro. But look, let's keep it a whole buck. It's been like this for years.
it has been.
All right, I'm a Christian. Right, I don't push my faith on nobody. I don't. I mean, if you want to have a talk, want to have a conversation about it, we can talk about it. I'm not. I won't bash nobody else's religion. I'm not one of those Christians where I'm like, oh, Muslim and Islamophobia and all this shit. I don't do all that. Right, but I do sit back and I do see how if in a public school they have courses about world religions.
They do.
Oh, let's talk about this. This is what Muslims, this is what Judaism, this is what this. You know what I mean?
Hindu, Buddhist, all
Yeah,
that.
but if you try to talk about Jesus Christ in the church, I mean, I'm sorry, in a school, a public school, you get expelled.
Yeah. Or if you work in a school, you can get fired for it.
Yeah. So like, bro, like, and it's okay to talk about Satanism.
Yeah.
It's fucking ass backwards.
It is. The whole fucking world is ass backwards right now. That video and shoe being the proof of who's in control right now in this world.
It's fucking it's disheartening to see this shit going on.
It is. And it's like it's a at the rate of how far we fell as a society, bro,
And how fast.
and how fast.
That's that's
Exactly.
that's the that's the crazy shit. How fast it fell. Like and is viewed as it's normal.
Or yeah, normal, it's art, if you want to call it that.
It's not, bro. It's not.
It's not.
There's a difference between art and this shit.
Yeah.
This shit is not art.
It's an agenda being pushed. Is really actually trying to persuade you to this way of thinking or this ideology.
And real talk, it's not even to this persuade us.
Yeah,
It's geared at the children.
of course.
That's where they're going.
Mhm.
You know what I
Remember
mean?
his first single,
Yes. Old Town
Old
Road.
Town Road, was a big hit with the kids.
That's all they did. They danced to that shit and
And
parties and
what they did
TikTok and all that
was
shit.
lower the guard.
So no. What they did was because I don't think at that point in time this is what he was planning on doing.
No, but I'm saying that
I think certain people, certain I don't want to say who or what, you know what I mean? But there's a certain people in certain positions that saw his popularity and it was like, oh, that's a vehicle. We can use him. He's popular with the kids. So we can use him to spread this.
yeah, yeah,
And that's what they did. And
happens
it's
all
it,
the time.
it happens all the time. Like,
He's just the flavor of the month now
yeah.
until the next person take it a little step further.
That's just fucking crazy, bro.
But if you really notice, like a lot of music acts, a lot of artists, if you want to call them that, have been using a lot of this imagery in a
Yeah.
lot of bro. The Grammys are a whole fucking satanic ritual, if you ask me.
Bro. I remember reading an article back like 2010
Yeah.
about how the 2009 VMAs was a whole satanic ritual.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
it was broken down bit by bit and how the article explained how this what they're doing satanic like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then boom, VMAs did it. Yo, Jack Black openly prayed to Satan on stage under the guise of it being a joke.
Yep.
And it was like to Almighty Satan, and that's how he started the prayer.
Yeah.
He prayed to Satan live on TV.
But you know, if you
But it was a joke because ha ha ha, it's Jack Black. He's funny. Nah, fuck that, bro. That shit's not funny.
it's not funny. And what's crazy is you know how certain athletes or let's say a boxer, like right after the fight, they thank Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times they'll block that out.
Yeah.
Like
Because they don't want you to hear that.
like Steph Curry has said that and they blocked it out in
Mhm.
his interview. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But let him say some
But that
glorifying Satan and they'll be like, oh, let it rock.
that tells you who's in control, bro.
Exactly.
That's who's in control of the media, who's in control of everything that we see and hear.
Yeah. Media in general.
It's,
That's why it's very important what you consume, not just what you eat dietarily, but what you consume for your mind and soul. Because this shit could definitely what you ingest with your eyes
bro, like
and your ears has a direct effect on your the way of thinking and being, bro.
I don't know. I see this shoe, I see this video, and immediately people could say, "Oh, you're overreacting," blah blah blah. But to me, the red flags was raised.
Mm-hmm.
Red flags,
Absolutely.
red flags were waving when I saw this. It was just something not sitting right in my spirit.
Exactly. Me
I'm like,
too.
whoa, whoa. And there's plenty of times that that's happened to me.
Yeah.
Like, like, back in the day, the Halloween movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 2009. Halloween 2 came out, and Rob Zombie did it. He directed it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When Rob Zombie was directing, bro. Like, I'm not one of those Christians like I can't watch horror movies. No, I could watch a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could distinguish between real and fake and all of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I watched that Rob Zombie movie, Halloween 2, there was a scene, and it was literally the Satanic Last Supper.
Oof.
The one thing about Satanism and uh, the Satanic Church is they pretty much mock everything about the Christian church.
Yeah, it's a direct counterfeit.
Yes, and it's so you have Jesus Christ, who's the Lamb of God. They have Baphomet, the goat, to mock it.
Who is actually genderless.
Yeah.
It has breasts and is supposedly a male, but we don't know.
Yeah. But they have like black mass where like
upside down cross.
I did all the research and shit. So I knew what the late Satanic Last Supper was.
Yeah.
Like, and I saw this shit, bro. Like, it disturbed me in my spirit so much I had to get up and walk out.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit in there.
I don't blame you.
And I mean, after they were like, I think Kyle, I was with Kyle because Kyle loves Halloween. And they had asked me like, yo, where the hell did you go? And I told them, yo, I had to leave. Like, that shit was, red flags went off for me. I couldn't watch it. It was just disturbing for me.
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I mean, people want to think like, I've said this a lot to certain people in conversations, different people, whatever. And I'll say it here. A lot of people only acknowledge what they see with their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But the world we live in is like 95% spiritual and 5% physical.
Facts.
We only see the 5% physical.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot going on spiritually.
That's right.
And this is not going to be the preaching episode or whatever, but this is real shit, man. Like, I've seen shit that I never thought I would see with my own eyes. It changed my view and my understanding of the Word of God.
Yeah.
Because I seen things that I thought. So at one point I was like in church, read the Bible. I studied the Bible. And I was one of those dudes that I used to break the Bible down and I used to get the highlighter out. It wasn't like, I can't write it. No, I used to highlight stuff. Just things that stuck out to me. I used to highlight it. Like, I could pull my Bible out, my study Bible, and you're gonna see all highlighted in there. So, I studied it, whatever, and then, but it was just a book at one point. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, yeah, this is the Word of God, blah blah blah. But there was no behind it for me.
Right.
I mean, it was like, all right, it just tells you, how to do things the right way, da 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 da. Right, bro. When I saw what I saw, and I don't want to get into it too much, but when I saw what I saw, it blew my mind. I thought it was just something that was just for like a fairy tale or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw it with my own two eyes, and it changed it. It made it real. It made it like everything. So if this existed and this happened before my very own eyes, then everything else that he talked about has to be real. And that's how it changed everything for me. It changed the game for me.
Yeah.
I mean, so, and then that's when I realized, like, this world is only 5% physical, bro. Like,
yeah, if that.
And we can't comprehend the spiritual shit because we ain't see it. It's hard to see.
And we're not, we live in a physical world.
Yes.
We're not and in that dimension to comprehend it.
And where the world we live in glorifies and just the physical shit.
It does.
It kind of like it kind of solidifies that for you, make you believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only physical. Blah, blah, blah.
Redirects your focus and
Yes.
energy into the physical.
So you can't look at the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can't look at the spiritual side of things. But man, there's many people who have, like, I'm talking about famous people who have had it all, and then they went on their journey to find the spiritual. And when they find it, they like, yo, I was bugging the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when those people do that, like Jim Carrey's one of them. He oh, he's crazy. They dismiss him. They dismissed him like, nah, he's bugging. Oh, he did bad drugs or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's because in a lot of times it's like this. People put their faith in science.
Mm-hmm.
Now, science, the word means knowledge. But what knowledge? It's the knowledge of the physical world. So it's an incomplete, really understanding of the world because, like you said, five, if that percent of what you see, feel, hear, and touch
Mm.
is that. And a lot of that is not even proven. It's opinions.
Mm.
It's stuff that you take on faith. So I could tell you that science in and of itself is a religion
Mm-hmm.
because you have to take that information on faith.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of that shit is not proven fact. It is hypothesis. It is opinions. It's mathematical equations of the most likely outcome,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not proven shit. So the ones that harp on the science shit,
Yeah.
and that's what a lot of society does too.
Yeah.
So that's why they dismiss anything that is spiritual as fairy tale
Yeah.
and all of that
Mm-hmm.
because they're blinded by science is this, we put it up here. But how many times has that changed? Like we thought this was, you know, like Pluto was a planet and
Mm-hmm.
now it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So like if that's always changing and but there was 9 planets before and that was fact.
Yeah.
Facts don't change.
Mm-hmm.
Truth stands the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
So don't give me that science bullshit that there's no evidence of Satan or God or any of this stuff. There
I beg to differ. Like
there is spiritual warfare constantly around us.
I I grew up around certain shit. I grew up. I didn't grow up like in the church. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I found God. Or God came looking for me later, in my early 20s. Um, and He proved His existence to me. Like I'm not trying to convince nobody. I don't have to. You know what I mean? Like it's my testimony. I know what I did. I know what I seen. I know what I felt. I know what was real.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So um, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like the whole like I look at like the movie The Matrix, and
Yeah.
that's I kind of like I know everybody loves that movie because they said the act. I thought the movie was kind of corny,
No, it's
but
the messages.
yeah, it was the messages. It was just a little too slow for me. I wasn't a real fan of it, but that whole Matrix shit.
That storyline.
But bro, I look at like when he was in the Matrix, that was like the world. Like there was a whole
Mm-hmm.
behind the scene, and that was the spiritual.
The veil.
Yes,
That's the lifting of the veil.
yes. So
Yeah.
like that was like the physical and the spiritual world in the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I saw that.
Exactly.
So, but that's how it is. It's if this is what you're choosing to focus on, this is what you're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
All this. You know what I mean? But there's more than this.
There's a lot more than this. And that's the other thing too, is that a lot of people are focused on the temporary shit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this physical shit,
It goes.
it comes and it goes.
Everything you see and hear is gonna die away
Everything
someday.
has a
Expiration date.
expiration date, bro.
Yep. Absolutely.
In the physical world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And that But that goes to show you what do we glorify in society?
Mm-hmm.
We glorify things that lead us to death.
Yep.
So they want us out here doing drugs.
Mm-hmm.
They want us out here living the street life, killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
They want us out here, you know what I'm saying, like living the wild style out here.
Going after fucking name brand shit, wasting time on the stupidity.
Yeah, you going damn near homeless, trying to look impressive on the gram.
Yeah, like that. I'm not gonna say that there's something wrong with liking a nice thing.
Oh yeah, no, like nice things. That's good.
But when you go too far for the shit,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Like if you were like on your last $100,
yeah,
and you got like rent and all these bills,
yeah,
and like a closet full of like Gucci and all that shit,
yeah.
Like you got your priorities fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up priorities and materialism and all that bullshit. But this shit is crazy. Every time I look at this shit, it's fucking insane to me.
It is. Just the depth of,
bro, the fucking open symbolism.
Yeah,
you got
they
fucking
not hiding
Baphomet. You got fucking pentagrams. He's upside down with his arms out, like he's on an upside down cross.
Exactly.
Like what the fuck,
bro? It was a very well thought out, carried out plan that they did here. Like the choreography and the scenes, like they knew what they was doing. Like this ain't a random series of animations or scenes.
I can't look at this shit and say, yo, Lil Nas X thought of this.
No, I'm saying that
this goes deeper than him.
It does go deeper than him.
I'll go as far as to say, like, this was already planned out for anybody. And let's put him in there.
Yeah.
Like whoever did the video, it wasn't set for him. I really don't think that. I think it was just like, all right, he's the one that's we're gonna plug in there right now.
Yeah.
Because this is like this is an agenda that's being pushed, bro. This is crazy.
It is. And people are eating that shit up. And that's what I'm saying too, is like, I know we touched on it in a couple of episodes.
If you had Nikes with crosses on them, like right there, like instead of pentagrams over the laces, you had crosses and Bible verses on them. You know how many people will fucking protest that shit?
Yeah. Look how many people used to hate on Tim Tebow because he had like John 3:16 on his eye thing. The eye black.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, why is he trying to show his religion out here? Or even when he used to take a knee.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's just him. Like, but if he did something else, he'd be all right. That's what I'm saying, bro.
See, this is why. All right, with Tebow, they sitting there complaining, why is he trying to show his religion and shit? The last time I checked, we were in America. Freedom of speech.
Freedom of expression.
Freedom of expression.
Religious freedom.
And that goes, you can even go with
Cap.
With Cap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how like people pick and choose how they use, you know, like the words the way they want.
Oh,
so
yeah.
With T, like, all right, so when Cap did it, right? Now, mind you, they gave Tebow shit for kneeling and praying.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to say the same people, but when Cap knelt, first and foremost, he did that to, you know, to be less problematic.
Yeah, call less attention.
Yeah. He less disrespectful.
Right.
That's what, because he met with Nate Boyer or whatever. Mm-hmm. Nate Boyer said it'd be more honorable if you knelt instead of sat.
Facts.
All right. But then people go and twist the shit like, oh, he's disrespectful, he's kneeling. And then the memes came out like, oh, when Tebow knelt, he was praying. When Cap knelt, he was disrespectful to the flag. What the fuck? How y'all spitting shit? That's the problem with the fucking society we in. Bro, he knelt in protest of people that were being killed by police officers.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's not made up. It's a real fucking thing.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like racial profiling, systematic oppression is real shit. It's not fake. It's not made up.
And you know the people that are like, oh, but he chose the wrong time to do it. But no, he got your attention. That was the point.
There is never a wrong time to protest.
Right.
There's never an appropriate time to protest.
So when they did the Boston Tea Party,
that was the wrong time to do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done it.
Or like when a fucking hockey team gets fucked over.
They win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they win, or whatever. Or they lose, or they win, and they fans decide to flip cars and burn shit down,
smash the whole city down.
Like, nope, that's perfectly fine. You can protest, but if you're protesting against a black man being killed by a police officer, nah, it's the wrong time. It's gonna always be the wrong time.
Yep,
that's that bullshit.
Because then, what do you want him to do? Like, wait till after the game when nobody's listening, like in the interview? No.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He did it at the right time because he's supposed to move the people.
Bro, he sat there quietly. He did not make a spectacle of himself.
The camera caught him. They panned to him.
He didn't go and say, watch what I do, and he sat down. Mm-hmm. He just didn't get up. He sat there.
And you don't really need the national anthem before a football game.
No, that was NFL monetizing.
Exactly.
For the army and shit. They got paid for that shit.
Of course. And do the people in the stands do this respectful shit when they're at the football game? No. Some of them are sitting down, chugging beers.
Before Cap did that shit, you know how many times I never stood for the national anthem?
Yeah.
But look, man. We talking about Christianity and shit. We talking about the flag. Bro. You know how many? So when that happened, you know how many so-called Christians belittled Cap on up and down my timeline on my fucking social media?
Yep.
You know how many fucking people I had to argue with? And it's amazing how, he's disrespectful to the flag. Yo, and my whole argument was, okay, you're a Christian. You tell me what God cares more about. An innocent man being gunned down, or a piece of fucking fabric being so-called disrespected.
Yeah.
And my argument, I'm like, yo, when I went to church, my pastor preached souls, save souls, preach the word of God, save souls.
Right.
That's the ultimate. That's all that fucking matters. The soul, the person's soul. All of a sudden, Christians all over the fucking world started like putting a fabric cloth, a flag over the price of or the meaning of a soul.
Yeah.
It was weird to me, bro. Like, fuck a flag.
Yeah. There's people dying out here.
There's people fucking dying. And you care about a flag being disrespected. Bro, fuck that shit. Exactly. That shit irked my soul, bro. That shit pissed me off. I would go in. That's why I rock this shit all the time. I love this jersey.
It's a nice jersey.
I made sure I got the black ones to piss the racists off. I did it on purpose.
The black one's tough, yo.
I did that shit on purpose. But like, how do you value a piece of cloth over human life? That shit never made sense to me. And like, this fucking society is twisted. It's weird with what people prioritize. Like, a fucking flag.
But you know what that stems to is that there's no love of the neighbor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, whatever happened to separation of church and state? The church don't want nothing to do with the state because they get the tax write-off. They don't they get the tax exemption.
Right.
You know what I mean? I worked in the church. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
They get the tax exemption. They don't got to pay that shit. So now all of a sudden you patriotic as fuck to the flag. If you patriotic, pay the tax.
Yeah.
Like, don't play the game, bro. Don't bullshit me.
And I think it's mostly the church, the evangelical American church, that was really harping on that, because It's mostly an American issue that
bro.
because I don't think not a lot of other countries watch football like that,
Yeah.
but the ones we know the type of people that are gung ho about the flag and how he
I
disrespect
mean,
the
fuck the flag,
military and
bro. Fuck that, bro. Fuck all that. Real talk. Fuck that shit.
I mean like did they even listen to what he said
I don't
of,
know.
of,
No,
of what he
they
did?
were stuck on the fact that he knelt during the national anthem. That's it. They didn't. I mean, granted, Cap didn't help himself when he was, egging stuff on, like when he wore the pig socks.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean, like things like that. But yo, fuck it, yo, that's his freedom of expression.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's weird how things have twisted and backwards now. Like I could never, my brain couldn't grasp that concept. Like, how do you defend a flag over a human life?
can't do it. I
I
can't.
don't get it.
And that's the thing is like what he was doing was a cry for help, right?
Yes.
Raising awareness to things that are going on that don't get the attention that it should be getting because again, they control the narrative, they control the media,
Hmm.
and they will flip it a certain way.
Listen, man. You know which Christians were the ones that was harping on the flag shit?
Which ones?
Middle class white.
Yeah.
Middle class white. Because you ain't got to be in the fucking projects. You ain't got to be in the hood and deal with the bullshit that
No.
they have to deal with.
Yeah.
That shit I've had to deal with. And you know what? I'm not gonna put myself on the level of any black man or woman that was killed by the police. I'm not. I mean, I know even though I've experienced it
Mhm.
because my last name is Hispanic. I mean, I don't look Hispanic. I pass very well for a white dude,
Mhm.
especially since I got blue eyes. You know what I mean? But and I told someone it's an Italian guy. You know what I mean? He used to work in the company. He was like a head of a department in the company that I worked at. Um, and he was going in on Cat. Me and him had so many fucking debates, and I'm like, bro, you don't have to you don't understand what it's like.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I've experienced it. With my white skin and my blue eyes, I've experienced it. Where I got pulled over and the cop was fucking happy dappy. Hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. Blah, right?
Yep.
And when he saw my last name, his whole fucking demeanor changed. You know what I mean? And I'm like, holy shit.
And if it's not that, is that when they get your information too? Like I've gotten it where the they see the license
Hmm.
and they're like, "Oh, Newark?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
fuck are you doing around here?"
mine said Jersey City. When I got pulled over and that shit happened, it was like West Patterson. Well, West Patterson at the time. They changed the name to something else now. I don't give a fuck. But
Hawthorne or some shit.
no, it's it'll come up. Um, I'll think of it. Anyways, but whatever. It's not Patterson.
Right.
It's like they changed the name because they didn't want to be associated with Patterson.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So um it was very white and upper class though, bro.
Mhm.
I mean, so yeah, like I don't know if he knew, I mean, what Jersey, what part of Jersey City I'm from the project. So, but still, he saw the last name and his whole fucking demeanor changed. So, and that's just a speck of one fucking incident that I've dealt with. And I mean, like, I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh, woe is me. I was
Yeah.
racially profiled." No, I'm not going to do that. But I can understand the. You know what I mean, with
Yeah.
that little one little incident, I was like, God damn,
It's
that's
just
fucked up.
exponentially greater for
Yes,
the darker skinned
yes. So
individuals.
I'm like, yo, that one, damn, that's fucked up. That the way he treated me.
Right.
Black people in this country got to live that way their whole fucking lives.
Mhm.
Are you fucking kidding me? And you got the fucking audacity to complain about, oh, the flag is disrespected? Fuck you and the flag.
Yep.
At the end of the day, because you know what, bro? I said like this, man. And I told them plenty times, all these people that I argue with, I said, yo, my God doesn't, he's not bound to America.
Nope.
You know what I mean? God isn't an American.
He's not
God doesn't
bound
abide by fucking boundaries
and
and
physical
borders, and
laws, and
yet we don't know.
is beyond. He
Like,
transcends that.
yes, like that's a boundaries and borders are human construct. Like, that's not God.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, that territory shit is not God.
Nope.
We are all created equal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are all God's children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yes, I felt when Cap knelt. I know why he did it. I was proud that he was a 49er when he did it. I'm like, that's my quarterback. That's why I always rep him.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with football. I'm just saying I'm a Niners fan, so
Yeah. No.
you know what I mean? Go Niners. But like, bro, like when he did that shit, I'm like, yo, I'm looking at this dude like, yo, bro, like he just took a stand. Like he just put himself in the history books when he did this shit.
And isn't that what we teach kids? To stand up for what you believe in?
Yes.
Unless it doesn't fit the narrative.
Bro, how the fuck is he getting like death threats and being called un-American for doing the most American thing that he could possibly do and exercise his freedom of speech and protest quietly and peacefully?
Yeah.
How?
He didn't kill anybody.
How?
He didn't beat anybody up. He didn't take advantage of somebody.
Meanwhile, you got motherfuckers down there in in Virginia with fucking tiki torches hitting people with cars and doing wild shit. Like, come on, son. Where was the outrage about that shit?
There was none.
There ain't none. And that's what I'm saying, bro. There's some bullshit. This society is ass backwards.
For real.
Ass backwards. Like, good is bad and bad is good now all of a sudden.
It is.
Like, I don't understand it. My brain can't comprehend what's going on here.
Yeah, well, Isaiah said it, but and it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah, just sucks that I gotta live in this time. Like, bro, I think back and like, oh damn, yo, there's times I'm like, yo, I should have. I'm the type of dude who should have been born like in the fucking 50s.
Yeah, yeah.
I just look back and it's like, I mean, I didn't experience it, but I look back at how it used to be.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, it seemed like things were so much simpler then.
Yeah, I mean, I get like every era has their own shit, but that like
you never see this type of shit.
It's like overt, in your face, like shoving it down your throat, kind of like suffocating you with it.
Yeah,
like it's all around you, bro.
And then if you don't agree with it, then you're a hater.
Yeah,
and you're promoting hate. And no,
you stand for something good, you'll be ostracized, blackballed, blacklisted, like shunned, outcasted, all them shits.
All of them.
And it's only going to be a matter of time before you're jailed and killed for what you believe in.
Bro, around the country, around the world, that shit happens.
Oh yeah.
I think China, if you like openly Christian over there, they kill you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they tear Bible verses out and roll them up and hide them on them. So like, because they can't walk around with a Bible.
Yeah.
Like,
and I salute those people that are persecuted every day and got to live life under those conditions. There's people out here getting beheaded. And bro, in Saudi Arabia, they still do crucifixions.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a wild fucking world, man. And that's why, like, I don't like pretending like this is the best country in the world.
It's not.
Because it's not. We're just like everybody else.
We got a lot more freedoms than certain countries.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we can say that, but that doesn't make it better.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't make it better because you know who harps on it being a better country?
Yeah,
the ones that are privileged,
the ones that are benefiting from it.
Yeah, the one that don't have to be fucking, treated like shit.
But do you get that these are the first people that are gonna complain and bitch and moan when their way of life is shaken up?
Yeah.
So they've never experienced anything from being discriminated by their race,
bro.
for their what they believe in.
What the fuck you think these Karens are doing?
Yeah,
This is exactly what's going on. This is exactly what's going on.
a lot of Karens are coming out the woodwork,
Yeah,
trying to be like the what is it, like almost like a police in a certain sense. And it's like,
it's wild, bro.
Karen, you gotta stay in your lane.
And Karens need to shut the fuck up, yo.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know, man. This is very disturbing times we're living in.
It is.
Uh, like at this point, bro, like I ain't been to church in a while. And this type of thing right here, this type of stuff going on, like these video,
Yeah.
all this blatant Satanism in the mass media, the symbolisms and shit. Like it's just made me like, I got the back. It's just pushing me back to that, yo, because
No, absolutely, man. And you know what's even crazier? I feel for the parents that have little kids. Cause now how many times they on the computers and the
hmm
tablets and the phones
hmm
and they seeing this constantly, being desensitized to this shit. And then this is gonna be their normal.
see, that shit makes me sad.
It does, man.
I got my little nephew. He's 7. That's this is what the future holds from us.
And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's getting better, man.
It's not. I don't see a possible how. How can it get better? Like it's so widely accepted
Yeah.
as the norm that it can't get better
No.
because you have to have the masses have to oppose it,
Exactly. And they won't.
and they're not. They're embracing it, and they're accepting this distortion, this change as normal. Like, oh, this is normal now. Like, and then
It's
we're we're
cool.
we're in a time where like they come up with fucking excuses and they come up with shit to justify it.
Yep. Exactly.
They justify the shit like we said earlier. They're gonna be like, oh, this is him expressing him as a homosexual and he couldn't. No, man, this is not about that.
It's not.
This is not. This
He
is
just
not.
happens to be gay, but he
Yeah,
that's not the premise of this video. Like you see the overt Satanism. Like,
like them the people that say that shit, they doing too much.
yeah.
You reaching right now. You looking for a fucking way to justify this shit.
Or they looking for somebody to argue with and all that shit. But like dude grinded on the Satan character in the video. Not just for a little bit, for quite some time.
Yeah.
And looked to be enjoying it. And don't give me that bullshit, oh, but he killed Satan at the end. The nigga took the horns and put it on his head.
Yeah, so he became like a fucking god,
Yeah,
the god of darkness or whatever, the god of the underworld. It's disturbing.
it is, man. And that shit, to me at least, is not art and is not music. Is taking something that's a great creative expression and using it for bad. Using it for, because
To
everybody had,
pervert it.
yeah, really pervert everything that's
hmm
good. Like you said, the de-evolution of music in general, not just hip hop, but in genres throughout the art,
But it's not even just music, bro. It's movies. It's everything.
movies, cartoons,
Everything.
everything.
Like, bro, people wonder like, what the fuck is wrong with me when I'm like the Cardi B video, like all the twerking videos. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I've
Yeah,
never been a fan of that
me
type of shit.
neither, man.
Like that shit. Like what? That blows my mind. Like that's all right. If your girl twerks for you in the bedroom, that's different.
That's
That's private
different.
shit.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about like twerking and on public videos all over social media. I've never been a fan of that shit.
Nah.
I've never like looked at that shit and like got all googly. I like, oh shit, look at that. I don't. It's
Nah.
not for me, bro. I prefer a woman that's respectful.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I prefer a woman that carries herself with some class.
Yeah.
That's I've always been that way. You know what I mean? Like, granted, I did mess with ratchet chicks back in the day,
We all have. Don't feel bad.
but I mean, I could get real. I've said the shit. I kept it real on this shit a lot, and that was just because I didn't value myself enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's real.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't value me, so I said, "Fuck it." She'll date me.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with her, and that's what that came from. Real talk. That's where that came from. Like, but nah, fuck that. I value like I never been a dude that um like sex went everything.
Yeah.
I've never been the thirsty dude.
And I seen some, bro, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
That's why like I don't even like going to the club no more, bro. Because
I was never a club guy.
with the times that I would go, I would see it.
Hmm.
And I'm like, dudes actually thirsting.
Yeah,
Thirsting how the third out
fucking
here.
salivating over these
Yeah.
ratchet.
Like in the cartoons, the wolf
Yeah,
looking at the the lady in the bikini,
yeah,
just like that.
yeah.
Drooling,
I've seen
son.
it. I've seen it,
And they all competing to take the same ratchet chicks home.
bro. I've never been the club guy because the club is just like the ultimate fucking the epitome of fucking phoniness.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers, they putting on their best clothes,
Yeah.
they best sneakers, oh, their shoes, whatever.
That's not
Putting
who
on
they really are.
putting their jewelry on, whatever. You know what I mean? Doing all this shit. And nine times out of ten, it's fake jewelry they putting on just to, you know what I mean,
Exactly.
to front. Bitches getting extra like sex, just all hoish and shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit that's never been for me.
It's really artificial, like all of it.
Yes. It's very fucking artificial.
Superficial, like everybody trying to get dressed up, but that's not how you really are.
Bro, I've never been that dude. Every time that niggas wanted to go to the club, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was only maybe like a 2 year period where I was like, all right, let's go. And that's because I really liked the show.
Yeah.
And we started going to show a lot. So
Yeah.
that's the only time you saw me.
Yeah.
I've never been the one to enjoy going to the clubs and shit. That shit is just I'm a real dude, bro.
Yeah.
And all that phoniness and all that bullshit, yo, I can't stomach it.
Bro, it would come to a point where I feel like I'm on an island
Mm-hmm.
and I'm seeing all this shit happening around me. I have a drink in my hand. I'm like saying to myself, why the fuck am I here, bro?
Bro, there's times I fell asleep in the club.
Yeah.
I think it was like Kyle's birthday. We had like a VIP or whatever, and I'm sitting over there sleep. They took a picture of me sleeping in the club because the shit is not entertaining for me.
Nah.
I'm more of a like, yo, let's go to a dive bar, get some drinks, and chill out.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
All that fake shit in the fucking clubs, that's not me. So to see all this shit going on and the over sexualizing of women and all that shit is not cool, bro.
It's really not.
It's not, man. Like just Meg the Stallion bullshit, just Cardi B bullshit, or like glorifying being a little hoe out here and overly sexual. Like, listen, I don't have a problem with a woman being a freak.
Yeah.
Be a freak,
But that's different.
but there's a difference between putting on a show for the world and then keeping that shit in your private.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Like, I'm never gonna be the dude that's like the real like perverted dude out in the streets and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Talking like disrespectful to females and shit like that, like over sexualizing them. I never been that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in the bedroom, I could be a freak.
But that's a different story. That's behind closed doors. That's
Yeah.
on the gram or on Facebook.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that type of shit's supposed to be in your private, man. But society done warped everything where in sex sells,
It does.
and that's what they've been doing. They've been selling sex for the last how many years?
Man, since the beginning, son.
Yeah, but I mean, really like going hard. I'm saying like 70s, 80s. It started.
Yeah,
Because you
little
ain't
by
really,
little, like Madonna was pushing the
yeah,
envelope,
yes.
and the '90s pushed it a little bit more, with
I
like
was
Lil Kim and
little more, bruh.
no, compared to now though,
I'm just saying, for the 90s, nigga, that was a big jump.
it was. You know, like
She was saying some wild shit.
she was, but like
I love Little Kim.
it wasn't like hitting like global
Oh no,
audiences.
but that's where everything got it. Everything's baby steps.
It is.
I mean, it's one step after the other. So you can't just jump full on into this what we into today.
Yeah,
It had to start somewhere, and it had to grow.
and I'm thinking like, well, like Lady Gaga was another one that was pushing the
Yeah, but
envelope.
Lady Gaga also pushed the satanic shit.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like mutually exclusive. Like both of them
Oh
are
no,
hand in hand.
yeah,
Like, why do
yeah,
you think, rock ain't as popular like it used to be?
yeah.
But what's gonna be, hip hop right now is the most popular.
Hip hop has
So
been the
now
most popular.
we have to put that in there.
Mm-hmm.
And
We got to use that. That's gonna. It's gonna be the vehicle to distribute their message the way they want it,
yeah, in the
and
music world.
and on the level that they want it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And especially now that music is at an instant, you
Yeah.
could fucking get songs or watch
Everything is
videos.
streamed. Everything is streamed. No more CDs and tapes. Like everything is streamed. Everything is instant. We're in a microwave society.
Go on YouTube and watch
Everything
a
you want is
video.
right there. Yep. Bro, this fucking guy with this crazy ass video got 37 million views and it dropped Friday. That's 37 fucking million views in 2 days.
Yeah.
Friday.
It was like the third
3
day.
days.
Yeah.
3 days.
But still, that's a lot.
35 million views.
Yo, that's almost like 12 million a day. And
And that's
but let somebody put out some real shit and they won't get like 1,000 views.
word. Word.
And that's the thing too, is like what's grabbing people's attention? This shit. The Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B shit. And there's gonna be a lot more people that's gonna copy this shit.
The Lady Gaga shit.
The Lady Gaga shit, yeah.
Back in like the 2009, 2010 zone.
And it's crazy because she ain't come in the game with all that weird shit. She was like,
she had Poker Face, and then it was like Bad Romance, and Bad Romance was about.
No, I mean like yeah, but I'm saying like her first like right in it.
That was her first song was Poker Face.
Was it her first song?
That was her absolute first song.
Damn, I thought it was another one that was her first.
That was her first song, Poker Face.
Oh shit! No, I'm not.
She came out the gate with the bullshit. Well, not her, but
yeah,
she was used. She was a puppet.
Yeah,
for the messaging. Like a lot of people are. Like it's crazy how like you can't be successful because once you're successful, you're on their radar.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, well, that's the next one.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we got to go and get to promote this shit.
And that there's a biblical tie to that too. It was one of the temptations of Christ was I'll give you all the kingdoms if you bow down to me and worship me. And what do you get? All these riches, fame, power, money, women, drugs, whatever you want. That is the riches. And that's why I know it's a direct correlation to Satanism and being super successful in the entertainment world or in the political sphere.
And just for the record, who was the one that tried to tempt Jesus?
Satan.
Thank you.
The one that tempts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And
it's all related, man.
it really is. Like, you just gotta guard yourself, people. You get trapped in these pitfalls.
First of all, y'all gotta wake the fuck up and see what's going on.
Facts.
Stop dismissing shit like, nah, these guys just
Yeah,
nah.
and they talking that
They
bullshit,
they dismiss this shit like it's bullshit, like
or it's corny.
it's theories.
Yeah.
No, man, it's there. And
You,
I'm not even getting like into the whole conspiracy theory shit. Like,
bro, we ain't even scratched the surface.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, I did a lot of research over the years, but I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
But this shit, it's I don't even want to tell you to watch the video because I don't want to promote that shit.
Word. But you probably have seen it already.
Yeah, man. Like, it's fucking it's blatant. It's
Yeah.
blatant. As plain as fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is real. It's basically like spiritual warfare.
It really is.
It's an attack on your spirit, man. Because like that's how I felt. I watched that video today, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I watching? It's ah,
Like you said, it moved your spirit and moved mine. And that's why I was like, yo,
we gotta talk about
we
it.
gotta talk about this shit, man.
Word.
Because I know we both don't rock with this bullshit. That's what it is. It's trash.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, you can call me a hater all you want. The song is trash. The message is trash. Everything about it is garbage. I wipe my ass with that shit, yo.
I won't even give it that much respect.
Facts.
Like, wow.
Yeah, and it's like, bro,
I never thought I would see a time where this shit was so blatant.
yeah.
Like, I mean, they were like I said, I used to do a lot of research on shit like this,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it was hidden. The symbolism was hidden
Yep.
so much better. You had to like really look and know what to look for to see the symbolisms.
Yeah.
This shit, this shit right here is like, and what?
Yeah. It's in plain sight. It's a challenge. Like, what you gonna do?
Hmm. It's like the best place to hide someone is right before their eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you dress it up.
Invisibly visible.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Or you dress it up as something kid friendly or cute, nice, and all this shit.
that right there in itself is fucking demented as shit.
It really is.
To fucking attack the minds of babies like that,
Yeah.
that's fucking sick, bro. Like, and they don't have a choice. They just growing and learning and seeing what this is, and they think that and that's why it's becoming norm
Yeah.
because they going after the kids, the babies.
Yep.
Like, nah, bro. Like, it's crazy how like I remember in my research there was an episode of Tom and Jerry, and it was like a scene where they were like in Hollywood,
Uh-huh.
and it was like a corporate exec in Hollywood, and he was like, "Oh, we have to the Lord of Hollywood or something like that, right?"
Yeah.
And he fucking hit the blinds, and he hit it was like it was like a pyramid on his desk, and he hit it,
Uh-huh.
and then like this thing came up, and he saw like a black spirit entity,
Yep.
and he got down and he was bowing. He had a triangle hat on with an eye on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, "Yo, that shit is blatant as fuck."
It is.
And it's right to the children because that's who's watching Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean,
Oh yeah.
bro?
It's crazy. And that same symbol happens to be on the dollar bill.
Yeah.
The only piece of currency that has not changed
Mm-hmm.
in the of the dollar bills.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that.
Do your research.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like you said, you gotta wake the fuck up, do the research yourself. You don't have to believe us.
Word up.
Do it yourself so you know. Call us out if you think we're bullshitting you.
You
How
know,
about that?
in the words of Kill on Me, wake the fuck up or get woke the fuck up.
Uh,
The wisdom we apply, son, soak this shit up,
mm,
bro. Like, it's there, man. And if people can't see it, man, they're just choosing to be blind. It's there. The
that's
if
what it is.
if you use your fucking mind and you rationalize like a normal being,
Yep.
you're gonna see like the demented shit that's out there, and you're gonna be like, wow. But if you want to choose to disregard it and um justify it with bullshit, by all means, you're gonna stay blind to the shit. So,
And a lot of it too is a lot of people are comfortable.
oh yeah,
They're comfortable in their lifestyle.
yeah. Some people don't want to rock the boat.
No, they don't.
They don't
They're
want to
like,
rock the
oh
boat.
nah, I got a decent job and
Hmm.
a nice apartment or crib, and
Listen, man, money don't mean shit, man.
it really doesn't.
It's fucking paper.
You can't take it with you when you're gone.
Yo, it's crazy how fucking people allow a piece of paper to control them.
Slaves to the dollar.
They say that people misquote it all the time. They say money is the root of all evil. It's
Nope,
not. Money's not a bad thing.
it's not.
It's the love of
The
money.
love of money, absolutely.
That's the word that you leave out.
Mhm.
Remember that. It's never the. It's not money that's the root of all evil.
Nope.
Because money used properly is a good thing.
Yeah,
If you have enough money, you can feed the homeless.
yeah,
You can end homelessness. You can give to charity. You can do things with money. So money isn't the root of all evil.
yeah.
It's the love of money, the greed.
Yep.
Greed is the root of all evil.
And when you do love money like that, it's never enough. You
Yeah.
always want more.
But look who it is who are the real greedy. It's the top.
The top.
They'll sell our fucking souls in a heartbeat for more money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's where the problem is.
Yeah. And then you're talking about criminals.
Yeah. Nah.
The criminals wear suits, homeboy.
Word up. Suit
They
and ties.
they are in the
And they
courtrooms.
run shit.
They are in politics, in the stock market,
Hmm.
all that shit.
Everywhere.
But everybody wants to focus on a certain, profile of what a criminal is.
Yeah,
But they sweep the other shit under the rug.
because the real criminals create that narrative
Of course.
to get the eyes off of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like look at him. He's the criminal. He's the criminal. Meanwhile, they over here robbing us fucking blind
Tuh.
and selling our souls.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But they got us looking at this dude over here.
Mm-hmm.
Or they got y'all looking at this dude over here. Because I ain't looking at him. I'm looking at them.
Word.
I see who it is. So I don't know, man.
And that's the thing, man. That's why it's always important to know what you're taking in.
Hmm.
Information, what you read, what you hear, what you see.
Yeah.
It's all important. It's spiritual and mental nutrition.
Word up. So I don't know, man. I'm all episoded out. This shit just got me really disturbed today.
Word up. And you know what? Hopefully,
I'm kind of glad that I didn't see that video when it dropped on Friday because it would have probably fucked my weekend up.
yeah,
I had a
yeah,
great weekend. I mean, I had toothache or whatever, but besides the toothache, I had a good weekend. So
yeah.
I'm glad it didn't fuck up my weekend. But now it fucked up my Monday. Fucking asshole.
You know what? I know you're disturbed. I'm disturbed. And hopefully, some of the people that watch and listen are disturbed too,
Mm.
because we're just raising awareness.
Hmm.
You know, take our what we say with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? You don't got to believe us.
Not at all.
We're not trying to convince anybody either.
Nah, we into what we see.
Exactly. Basically, what we always do, call it
Word
what
up.
we see it.
Word up.
We gonna give you that real shit.
Word up.
But This one's an interesting one, man.
Let's see how that. Let's see the reaction to it.
Yeah, word up. People,
Look, man.
comment,
Comment below. You
give
know
us your reaction.
you know the routine.
Yeah.
We know Tanya we're gonna comment.
Yes, she is.
And she's gonna enjoy this one. I know she is.
Salute to you for always showing love.
Your Cotty done fell off. Well, your comments, your Cotty.
Word up.
You looking for them. But yeah, man. Like I'm not even talking about no Cash App this week. This week, I
Nah.
just comment and let us know what y'all think, man.
Yeah, we want to hear from y'all.
Yes. What are your thoughts on this video if you've seen it? I'm not asking you to go look at it. I don't want to promote it.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. For real.
Fuck that shoe.
Fuck that shoe for real too.
Fuck the artist. Fuck who's behind the artist.
Everybody that has something to do with it.
Fuck who that artist is praising.
Exactly.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. You could tell I'm fucked up with this shit. This shit got me crazy.
Yeah. It's heavy stuff, man.
Yeah.
But you know what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment.
Word up.
Let's hear your thoughts. Even if you like what it is, tell us why.
Yeah. Give us your thoughts.
We want to hear from y'all, and thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting. If you gave $1, we appreciate y'all. If you left a comment, we appreciate y'all. If you didn't, we still appreciate y'all. And it's what it is, man. It's part of us. Obviously, Stephanie's not here. She had to handle some handles. But
20 deep.
We didn't get rid of her. She's still here. She's still here. All her little fans. I don't want y'all to leave. I didn't get rid of her. The asshole didn't win. But yeah, man. So I guess that's it for this week.
Yeah, man.
That is episode 20.
20
in the fucking bag, son.
Yes, sir. Whew.
But yeah, we got some things coming in the future, man. Me and this dude right here, we've been talking. And we about to get this shit to a whole nother level.
Facts.
But just keep supporting, keep showing y'all love, keep watching, keep listening. Yo, if you watch the video, just go listen to this shit on Spotify.
Yeah.
On Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, all those DSPs, all those streaming shit. Like we there. Just look for us, Partners Podcast. Go stream. I mean, and help us out that way.
Word up.
Because that we get help with that. You help us out a lot.
Absolutely.
So don't just watch the video. Shit, I prefer y'all to fucking listen to it than to watch it.
Hey, I'm saying listen to it and watch it. Do what you like best.
But we got the ad on it.
Oh no, I'm saying like,
we don't get shit from the YouTube.
No, well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you. But I think people connect with us more here, though.
Yeah, because they can see us.
So it serves a purpose.
It does.
One hand washes the other.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, fuck Lil Nas X.
Hell yeah, fuck that bitch ass motherfucker.
Motherfucker soul to soul.
He did.
Long time ago.
There's proof is in the pudding, man. It exists in music and other things.
They do sell their soul.
Yeah.
His shit gone.
Our soul don't got a price, yo.
Nope.
Value that, please.
Word. Do not.
It's not a game.
Do not sell out.
It's not a fucking game.
Read. Gain knowledge about a lot of these things. Because things are about to get a lot worse, a lot faster.
Absolutely.
And y'all need to like get on point with y'all shit. So y'all know what's coming. I'm not gonna be the dude to tell you.
Nope.
But I'm gonna be the dude to tell you to go do some research.
Yeah.
That's the dude I'm gonna be. Simple as that.
And sadly, a lot of people don't because it's too much work. But don't, you're gonna be caught by surprise with a lot of shit.
Don't say we ain't tell you.
Word.
Don't say we was bullshitting. Don't say we was full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
We was making, we was imagining shit.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
making
coming.
shit up.
It's coming.
Yeah, and we'll refer you to episode 20.
Word.
Like we said it right here.
From Newark, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. And I must say, this was our 4th installment of Gemini Boys.
Word.
Almost forgot about that one.
Word. So, anything else you want to leave the people with?
Man. Don't fall for the sucker shit, man.
It's a heavy episode.
Word.
Heavy episode. So, on that note, it's your boy Joe Grizz.
It's Fly Guy.
We out.